Hi there, it's Dr. Tansavatdi. I'm here. We've got a great topic today. I have patients who come in and want to have Botox for their lines, and sometimes those lines don't go away with Botox. So what do we do when Botox does not treat your fine lines and wrinkles? And that, believe me, that will happen someday. Botox does smooth the forehead, gives us no lines in the frown areas, but eventually it becomes an issue that Botox cannot solve every line that we have on our face. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Botox is a great injectable. It is something that everybody should look into, but at some point Botox doesn't treat all the lines. And so what we have that I'd like to talk about, I know people look into fillers, is filling in lines, but a more permanent solution and something that will last you a lifetime and will be good for your skin is actually laser resurfacing. The gold standard, if you look online or if you do some research, is fractional CO2 laser. The CO2 laser has been around a long time. I was trained to do chemical peels and CO2 laser, and I will have to say the CO2 laser is probably a better treatment than with the chemical peels. Chemical peels are great, however, one of the downsides is that you can't tailor definitely the depth of your treatment. It comes through experience, and sometimes you can go too deep or you can go too light, and you won't know until afterwards. With the CO2 laser, you can visibly see the tightening that's happening, and you can see, you can dial up and down how deep you want to go with your laser, and that also comes a little bit with experience. One of the benefits, the biggest benefits for a CO2 laser or any of these resurfacing modalities is that it will take away crow's feet lines. It will help with the crepiness underneath the eyes. That's one of the first things that people will notice as signs of aging around their eyes. And also what we call the smoker's lines, these smoker's lines that people don't like, well, it's actually not from smoking, and it's something that people really want to get filled in. Well, the best way without fillers and having a natural lip is actually contouring. I like to contour around the lip border with the CO2 laser, and that plumps up the lips naturally, giving you a nice lip border, as well as treating the lines around the mouth. And I'm going to show you some pictures before and after of our own patients that you can see. We also have some on our website that you can go and check out. As always, leave some comments if you have some questions. I will elaborate more about the fractional CO2 laser another time. A little bit about how it works. The CO2 laser treats water in the skin, and by attracting the laser to the water, it does create a heat. The heat creates some thermal damage that then it will denature the collagen that's there and help to stimulate new collagen production. So anytime there's trauma or wounding to the skin, the body's response is to create new collagen in that area, and that's how you create the collagen to fill in those fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, so that was my spiel today about what you can do when Botox does not work for your fine lines and wrinkles. That's one solution, and I'll talk about other solutions in the future. Thank you very much for listening in, and I'll talk to you soon. Tune in again next Tuesday for our next topic. I'll give you a little preview later this week. All right, Tuesday again at noon, and our Periscope feed at Faces by DRT, and our other social media channels. You can check out Faces by DRT, and our YouTube channel, Faces by DRT1. All right, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next Tuesday.